Hey, we're doing a story time this time on the doghouse, you know what I'm saying? So, welcome back, but go get your little snacks and whatever else you may need, your little drink or your little whatever's, you feel me? Go handle that and then come sit back so I can tell y'all some good stuff.
Nothing in this world that I could buy. No, nothing. To give me joy the way that you provide. I saw you first, I was craving for a vibe. Then fell for you before I even tried. It's something about you. I can't deny. Won't undermine it. No camouflage. It's something.
Alright, so what's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Scooby, and welcome back to another episode of the Doghouse. Today we're gonna do a little story time. Something quick. I think we're gonna do the DoorDash stories. So we'll talk about that. My auntie, like maybe I want to say like it's almost been 2 years now. But my auntie had let me come stay there, stay with her for a minute. And during the time frame of me staying there, I had was working, and then I'd lose a job, and I'd be working, and I'd lose a job. So I was in between jobs, and I was kind of going through stuff. But she still was letting me stay, and she was giving me a way to make some money. So the way that she did it was she had DoorDash, and then I would help deliver. And I'm pretty sure all of you guys have seen the DoorDash person come, and I've seen it before where it's been like, I have a DoorDash and it's a picture of somebody, but then it's somebody else. I don't care as long as I get my food and it's everything good. So I'm pretty sure everybody has the same mentality because we never got any complaints. Nobody ever said anything like that. And actually, I'm gonna make sure I blur her name out. But you know who you are, TT. So I said your name at first, but I had to take it out. I just had thought about it because I was like, I don't want you to get in trouble for that. That's dumb of me to say your name knowing damn well what we were doing. But whatever the case may be, yeah. So we would basically get the orders, and I would either go or she would either go, or just depend on what time it was. So that way, you know, I could help her earn my keep because I don't want to just be like a freeloader. I didn't have anything to offer at the time. And she was looking out for me because I was her nephew. So at least she was, you know, she was doing her part. So I was just trying to do my part the best way I can. So certain times she would be like, okay, you go ahead and go. Sometimes she'd go, just depending on what the situation was. So I get up. This is like one of the days. I'm gonna tell you like one of the craziest, like the crazy times that I had when I was doing this. So one order, I was going to, it's like it's an Alameda. I'm not too sure if you guys know about like the Ones in the Alameda or Knob Hill. It's like it's not Subway, but it's something else right there. I want to say like an Asian spot or something. But it was something different. And it's like, you know, like in Knob Hill, there's the Subway, there's the Wingstop, and then there's something else. I just can't remember exactly what it was, but I went there, I grabbed the food, and I'm like, okay, it kind of smelled weird, but whatever the case may be, I'm going to go deliver the food to somewhere in Alameda. So I go there, I get the food, I'm ready to get out the car. As I get out the car, you know, I grab the food, grab the drink, walk up the stairs. As I walk up the stairs, there's a guy at the door, but it's supposed to be a lady. Like I said, I don't care. I'm pretty sure he doesn't care. So he's like, oh, okay, you're here for whoever at the time. I can't remember exactly the name, but go up to the stairs. He's like, well, come in. Just come put the food over here. So I get ready to go in. And as I go in, he like tells me to put the food on the table. And then he asks me, could I help him move his chair from the living room to his bedroom? And I was like, I was confused because the only reason I was confused because I was wondering, he was waiting at the door as if he knew, you know, the food was coming. That's one thing, can I get the food? But the person that's delivering the food is supposed to be a female. So you were going to ask a female to help you move the couch? Because I am so confused on how did that work. But either way it goes, give you a couple dollars if you help me move the couch or something like that. And I'm like, okay, because, you know, he said he's going to give me a couple dollars at this point, so I didn't really care. So I get ready to go help him on the couch. He didn't clean his room. That's where the messed up part comes in. Because him asking me the couch was kind of funny, but here's where the part comes in. He doesn't clean his room. And I don't know what type of freaky stuff he's on, but we go lift this couch and we take it into the room. Now we take it into the room. Now I've seen certain sexual toys, you feel me, stuff like that. But I hadn't seen it was like a saddle with the you feel me, sticking up. Yeah, in his room, but he didn't think to move it or nothing. Like I was just like,
Oh my God! Wow!
what? This is for real right now. This is seriously in his room. And like I know his wife was somewhere because like I said, the order was for a female, so I'm pretty sure that the female lived there with him. Hopefully it was her to it and he was just trying to be cool, but it's just like you not only did you ask your DoorDash driver to help you move a couch, it was supposed to be a female too. I was confused. Were you gonna ask my aunt to help you move a couch? Because she definitely wasn't going to do it. Um, why is there a sex idol in the middle of your room? Awkward. So yeah, that was crazy. But he ended up giving me $5. I ended up leaving, so I was okay with that. That was just a different situation. Now, here's situation number two. Situation number two isn't that bad. It just was. DoorDash has a tendency. I'm pretty sure all you guys who's doing DoorDash before has a tendency of sending you the wrong way. So the guy is getting like mad at me because, like I said, I'm trying to deliver his food, and I'm trying to deliver his food. He's at work, so it has me on the backside of a warehouse. This is in like this is kind of like where like the I want to say it's like I worked at a cereal mill basically in West Oakland, but I want to say it's like around the corner from that because it's like some industrial stuff. So basically, he's somewhere over there in that industrial area. It has me on the backside, but he's technically trying to tell me to come around to come to the front to get his food. So I kid you not, bro, for like a good 3 minutes straight. No, because you know it's probably a little longer than that, but I just didn't want to exaggerate. But I'll be realistic. It probably was 10 minutes. It was like probably like a good 10 minutes. So like a good 10 minutes. I'm driving from one side of the warehouse to the other side of the warehouse. Because he keeps saying, oh, I'm right here. I'm going to stay here. Okay, I'm like, all right, so stay there. I'm coming on the other side. I drive over to the other side. And when I drive to the other side, he's like, I started walking because I didn't think that you were coming. You were taking so long. I'm like, I'm on the other side of the warehouse. I have to drive. I have to wait for the stop sign. I keep catching this. And for some reason, every time I come out so one side, it's like making a left and then you go in and then, you know, you can come back out. You can make the right because there's, so I gotta fix that again. So one side is like when you come out, you're making a left, and then there's an island in the street, so you have to wait for the light. You're making a left at the light, and then you're going down, and then you can come back out and make a right once you come back out. So, and then go on to the other side. So I do that the first time, but I catch the light. So me catching the light, I have to wait a couple minutes. I get there, and then he tells me he's basically walking to the other side. I'm like, okay, cool, just stay right there because now I'm gonna come back. And this time it shouldn't be no issue because there's no light. Even when I come out, it's just a stop sign. I just have to come across the island. So I'm sitting there. I come back around. I hit the corner, make the right, I make the other right. I go there, he's not at the gate. I'm like, man, I know he did not just leave after he just told me to come on the side.
Oh, hell no!
So now I'm getting a little irritated. I'm like, all right, man, can you just stay still? I'm on the phone. I'm like, can you just stay still so I can give you this food? I've drove back and forth 2 times now. I'm at the light again. I'm on the phone with him. He says he's at this gate. I go to the gate. I promise you guys, he's not fucking there. I'm like, what? Where? Why? Why do you keep moving, sir? I asked you specifically to stop moving. You know what? I'm not going to move anymore. He's like, what? What do you mean? I said, you're just going to have to come back and forth until you find me. I hang up the phone in his face. That was the only time I think I've ever been rude to anybody doing like a DoorDash delivery because I didn't want even like I said, I was doing this in my auntie's name, so I didn't want to have no bad reps. And then plus she would be mad at me, obviously. I didn't want her killing me. That's second. The third, I definitely didn't want it to be like I was being rude. I'm not a rude person overall, but you pissed me off. I kind of get to that point, so that's what happened. But here's my third and my funniest story. I'm out of pocket. Okay, let's just go there first. I am wrong because I know if it was me, I would be highly upset, like beyond regular upset, like livid. You couldn't tell me nothing otherwise. So
What'd you do?
I'm doing a DoorDash order. I have to go from the Wingstop that's in Alameda, but like right by the beach, back to like not 35th. What is that? It's not Fruitful. I had to go to. Cause I only remember because I was out of pocket. It was funny. So I had to go from there to like High Street in MacArthur though. I had to go from there basically all the way to like right around the corner from that Walgreens that's right off the freeway of 580. I can't remember what streets it is right now. You know, I'm getting my streets all mixed up. That's something I'm saying. I feel like that's High Street. I go out there, but it was like a house that was like right around the corner. So I had to go from there to there. Mine, that's like a cool little drive when you drive in the streets and stuff. So I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. I hadn't eaten yet, and I was gonna cut the app off and go get some food after that. I had a couple dollars, and I was about to go get me some food, but I had to go get their food because their order came through. So I go get their food, and it's hecka chicken, hecka fries, all the stuff. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I put it in the car. Now, Wingstop smells so good. Everybody who has Wingstop, who likes Wingstop, knows that when you get Wingstop, it has like this super aroma, especially when you get like lemon pepper. So they must have had like 20 lemon pepper chicken pieces or something, because it was just like super lemon pepper in the car. I could smell some other chicken. I couldn't really tell, like barbecue and Louisiana pepper. Mine, this is my nose. I'm telling you guys from like what my experience right there. I'm not telling you what I find out or what I know. So this is my nose. I'm like, man, it's lemon pepper. It's barbecue. It's definitely Louisiana rub. It's my favorite. This is me just being fat, y'all. I'm fat, so I can smell it. I know it. So I'm looking, and I end up saying, forget it, bro. I'm about to just go ahead and do it. I get all the way to like right by Fuller's Funeral Home. I think that's what it is. The little funeral home that's coming up that street, right across the street from the park. I want to say it's like, Fuller's, though. I just can't remember it's Fuller's. It's some mortuary. I end up saying, no, forget that. It's like some apartment building on the right-hand side. They got like a gate that you can drive into, but it's like closed. You got to go in, so I just pull in real quick. Man, if I tell you I did the most out-of-pocket stuff. She had hand sanitizer in the phone. That's the only thing I can tell you. I wasn't just super out-of-pocket. But yeah, you kind of know where this story's going.
God! No! God, please, no! No!
So, you know, they seal the bags and stuff like that. This is how fat I am. I didn't say forget it. Take my time. And you know, like anybody who's like ever like lifted something like a sticky piece or something, you know how when you get that corner up and it's like lifted up good and you can see that it didn't tear nothing at the bottom, you're like, yes, bruh. That's the feeling I got. I was like, yes.
Oh my God!
So I rip it up all the way. I take it all the way off slowly. Get it open. Pull it from the tag all the way slowly. Get it open. I'm like, yeah, so pull out. Man, first thing, open it. It's all lemon pepper. I knew it. I smelled the lemon pepper. I must be right from everywhere else now. I get the other pack, right? Open it. Yep, I was right. 100%, y'all. I promise y'all I'm not making this up. This was just me being fat. I know my nose, and I knew what I was smelling. They had barbecue, Louisiana rub, and a bunch of lemon pepper, like I said. So I didn't smell this, then figured it all out. I'm laughing. I'm like, yeah. So I contemplated it, but at this point I already pulled it out. So I knew I was going to do it. I didn't open a ranch. I didn't open a ranch. I just took the piece of chicken. Took one piece of Louisiana rub right off the top. I ate it. Closed it back up. Put it back in there before I put the fries back. Put that back in there. Yeah, I know. But yeah, that's our story time today, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what y'all thought. And tell me what other story times y'all might want to hear. Funny childhood stories, anything like that. Just let me know what y'all want to hear. I'll give y'all some more story times. But yeah, that was the craziest thing I did with DoorDash. That was my little DoorDashing experience. I don't DoorDash anymore, so you ain't got to worry about me eating your food. But I be worried about them eating my food because karma, real y'all. Make sure you do good things. Somebody's going to eat my food one day. I know it. See y'all in a minute.
Something about you, I can't deny.